What's going on, folks? Hopefully you can hear me. I just got out of another amazing session. I want to record these so I can actually share my experience. The things that come to my mind, the things that come out of my chest, just everything that I'm experiencing. You know, it's really interesting when you begin to quiet down all the static noise that is trying to capture all our sensory input, and you start to listen what's really deep down inside of you. Things start to come out. You wonder why they're even on your mind. But for me, the things that are coming out of me, things that are coming to mind, I have a good idea why. For the longest time in my life, I've lived with a chip on my shoulder, and I think I always want that chip on my shoulder because it brings a degree of passion and drive in my life. It always has, since I was a kid, to always excel, do better personally. However, really acknowledging and embracing that I have this chip in my shoulder when it comes to experiencing pain. And I talk about pain a lot in videos because I know I'm not the only one out there that has experienced it, is experiencing it, and will continue to experience it down the road, you know. I recall my cousin, before I came out over here to Colombia, asking me, why? Like, why are you gonna leave? I mean, and I told her straight up that I wanted to break away finally and heal. Like, really, really heal. The latter 6 months closing, or the second half of 2015 was a really good punch in my face, kick between my nuts, taint and asshole included, you know, like fucking a good one right between my legs. And like, bow! I mean, duking it out that last 6 months during such a pivotal time. Or not a pivotal, yeah, it is a pivotal time. Because I'm actually bearing down, you know, making the quality investments in myself, in my life, for my future, presently, you know, like the current time, medium term, long term. And I can see these things happening. The relationships that I've been able to cultivate, the skill sets, the information that I'm gathering, the resources from around the world, like actually becoming truly valuable and about to set this motherfucker on fire. And things that happen, which I recorded and I shared in other videos, real things that happen in life, but to happen in such a sequence in a 6-month period was like, wow. But that was just the latter 6 months of wanting to heal. You know, with my study and practice of meditation now, and I want to say a good 7 years now of self-development, personal development, like conscious personal development, like literally going out there and, you know, breaking away from money that I earned hard, like with my sweat, blood, and tears to purchase. I mean, I've always enjoyed personal development, self-development, exercise, and whatnot for the longest time, but this latter 7 years of conscious investment in myself, I've understood that there's a whole lot of pains that, or a whole lot of unfinished business, unclosed things that are holding me back from taking my existence to another level. And every time I'm about to really take off, because I've had a couple times in my life this past 10 years where things were really about to like explode in my life. When it came to sports, you know, college and baseball, and then after that, you know, some business, some work here and there. Some pains deep inside that I've been holding on to, that I was in denial about, have been holding me back. Pains that I've caused, the little bit of pains that I've caused in this world, but a lot more of the pains that I've been on the receiving end of. And I think that, not that I think, it's been suggested to me that these are the things that will hold one back from really taking their life exploding, or really taking their life to another level where they envision, you know, their dream life. And I knew this, I've known this for a while. Evan Pagan talks about it. Mike Dillard, Jay Kubasek, Stuart Ross, Tony Robbins, Ken Wilber, some of the great minds of today's world talk about things of our past holding us back, holding us down. And we first have to become aware of those things. And then after, you know, put them in perspective. Put them in their place. They've also helped me come to understand that, you know, switching from the victim to the actual, I don't know how, what's the word for it? I can't think of a word. I would say a shit shiner, you know? Those things didn't happen to me, they happened for me. So I can take the shit, or what was shit and what is shit in a lot of people's lives, and shine it up, or turn it into some form of value. Because I do understand how it feels to be abused in many different aspects. Feeling sick and feeling insecure and feeling uncomfortable, or walking in your house and you're walking on eggshells. You can't trust family members because you never know when they're gonna flip a lid. You never know when they're drunk. You never know when somebody's gonna tell you to fucking leave the house, and like, no matter what time it is during the day, and you no longer have a place to live. A variety of different things. Friends, wives wanting to enjoy you to get back at their husbands, or feeling incomplete or incompetent or not good with themselves in certain relationships. You know, there's a lot of stuff that that happens in this life that causes a lot of pain. And when you don't address those things to actually lose their energy, and you can move on with your life, there will always be that energy holding you back from really taking off, from really being happy. And this is what I'm coming to actualize and understand more and more. The more I talk and share these things and my perspective with the world, being consistent with, you know, being consistent and honest with myself with things that I really enjoy, that really make me come alive. Being creative, being artistic, having a healthy, active lifestyle, and going out and discovering, interacting with new people, taking my health to another level so I can be like superhuman and shit. These things will hold us down and hold us back. if we don't come to acknowledge them, give them the time and attention and care so they can actually begin to heal and be released, lose their energy. You can drop that weight and move on with your life. Really discover your definite major purpose in this existence and being a channel of love with whatever gifts, talents, blessings you've been gifted. That's my take on it. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, you know, I won't say it again because I've let go of those things. I've acknowledged them already before. You know, and the mistakes that I'm gonna make in the future, I'll be proud of those mistakes because I'm grabbing more and more control over my life and being truly conscious and aware of the choices, the energy that I'm putting out there. Being able to use my gift of communication in a much more loving fashion instead of making people feel incompetent and stupid, because we're all intelligent, we're all amazing. I don't care what the doctors say or the psychiatrists say or your family, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, like mother, father, we're all amazing. The only difference is our phases of awareness and consciousness. You know, and I myself want to get better at my gift of communication. Being able to acknowledge what phase different individuals are at, so I can be a source of value to their lives and helping them get to another phase in their existence. And yes, it's a bit selfish. It's part of it, or it is selfish. A part of it is selfish. And that's because I want to live in a world where the existence is elevated. That way I can get higher on life. Getting higher on people's energy and vibrations and joy and happiness and peace and abundance and love, creativeness. I want to get high on that shit. I want to open the doors to other dimensions that we individuals, we species, us animals on this one fucking rock can experience. I'm a believer in that shit. I'm a dreamer. And I believe us dreamers are the ones that really make life go round. Really give a breath of fresh air and hope to those that are suffocating in this world. With that, I can go on and on. There's your boy Mark, just sharing the mind of Marcos. You know, the mind of Phantom. Because I see myself as a ghost, going around this world and sharing information, sharing love, being a channel of love. That, subscribe if you can. I would really appreciate it. If you found any of my information, any of my videos, please share them, especially this one. I don't mind being transparent and opening myself up because the world needs to be more authentic and real. Disregarding fears. Like, fear what? Our dream life lives on the other side of fear. So embrace it and approach it. And I mean, that's what I'm doing with this. And if you find any value in my existence, my life, please share it with the world. Please share it with your friends and family. Subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.